Chapter 78, Some Assembly Required, Safira bumps into the weapons master Sarndero, who makes an assumption as to why she keeps 2 bows.
I once trained with an older gentleman. He was a ranger, and he carried 2 bows just like that. He had a very strong spiritual connection to one of the bows that he had. Wild Ordnance, he called it.
So are you making a proposal to me here? Because I haven't heard the proposal bit.
The spirits weren't bound to that particular weapon, and with a bearer that they trusted, they could be coaxed into inhabiting a different weapon. You could come by my training grounds, and maybe I could show you what Vecro and I talked about.
Safira agrees to meet Darrow tomorrow, departs, and catches Orba outside the tattoo parlor. Orba updates Safira on the tattoo found between the deceased Roy's toes.
It's in the sketchbook. That's the thing. I wonder what would happen if when I go in there with you, if I was just like, give me one of these, right here, slap it on my shoulder. Do you think he'd warn me?
Shoulder.
Do you think he'd warn me?
But Butez agrees to give Safira the tattoo without hesitation, leaving Safira with cold feet. Meanwhile, Erland bumps into a monk from another monastery, but there's not much camaraderie.
Have you met other monks from Atonement's End?
I know of them. Atonement's End, renowned for fuck-ups.
Sure.
Only sends the best fuck-ups out into the world. You must be top fuck.
One of the best fucks. See all these people eating, drinking, getting ready for the concert tonight? I'd rather not kill you in front of all of them at this table right here. So I don't know if we should do that right now.
Where do you want to do it then?
Oh my god. Perhaps tomorrow?
Bizzarra and Graven head to Senka Uberti's to update her on her missing wizard. Senka wishes to speak privately with Bizzarra.
I have something to show you that might help with your investigation.
Yes.
But it may take more than just a moment. Why don't you take a look by the riverbank, which you came here last night to do, talk to your friend, and then come back, and I will show you.
Bizzarra looks and spots a house across the river, one that overlooks where the first murder victim in Graven's investigation was found.
And people would be able to see what was happening. If you wanted, while I'm with Senko, to go see about that, and who's in that house.
Graven speaks to the owner of the home.
I was out on my porch drinking tea when all that was going on. And before that, I heard one of her housekeepers shouting, the young boy Aldrich that found the body. Aldrich got a look at the vial as they were inspecting the body, and he noticed that it was crystal clear, which he thought was odd, because my crawl leaves a faint green stain on the inside of the glass. I guess he thought there might have been something else inside the vial.
As for Bizzarra, she's led into Senka's cellar, where Senka's held a sailor captive, one that claims to have information about the missing wizard.
You get to do what I am paying you for. Extracting information. Call housekeeping if you make a mess. There's a shipmate of mine. One thing that he's always in charge of is filling an order for Senka. Magical supplies for wizards or whatever. This Mr. 2 would come to the short ports to collect the shipment.
Is there anything additional that he would pick up when he came?
I don't know, whatever that shipment was. It's not my shipment, that's what I said. Okay, the Lulakanada's scheduled to go out this afternoon. Right, soon. Back to Dilla soon. I could sneak you onto the ship, you could talk to Larry.
When should I get to the ports?
I'll walk with you there now.
I'm going to hit you first, unchain you, and have you in my arms when we leave.
Bizzarra escorts the sailor out of the cellar and toward the short ports, leaving her friends behind to deal with the arrival of Celis's acolytes.
You travel with a tiefling, a young wizard.
Yes.
You travel with a tiefling, a young wizard.
Where is she?
You travel with this tiefling here, the wizard.
Yes?
Your presence is requested at a meeting in Akuzi, if you would be so kind as to join us.
Both of us?
Yes. We'll be taking the steed away, which is yet to be open to the public. You just lean back in your chair, relax your neck so you don't pull anything. All right then.
All right.
And that's where we're going to end for the
I want to pat the spider!
Do the short ports hold any secrets for Bizzarra? Is the young Reaper ready for what Cliff Ironcloud has to say? Can Erland please be given a purpose so he stops picking fights with every civilian that he meets? Find out next time on Tabletop Notch.